Alright. It's time to finish this chapter. Shoot, if I turn on the fan, it'd be cold. It's time to finish this fun little chapter. Looking forward to what happens. But before that, let's see what the chat's doing. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Any sticker madness. I love it. So cute. So adorable. It's funny. Fucking... the devs. They put this. They put the Finny sticker over them as a temporary sensor. Yep. That's great. That's just great. I love it. You know what? Why don't I? There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this ends. Oh wait. You know what? I'll collect those after I'm done. Right. Progress 4. Choosing again. Never any time to think. Beautiful still. Over here, my knight. Having defeated the last wave of enemies, Agave and I, her hand grasped in mine, strode toward the hotel entrance where the last bomb was planted. Hee hee. Oh, it's this guy. As we approached the entrance, a burly figure emerged from the nearby shrubbery. Not so fast, a Midnight Knight. Wow. With a boastful flourish, the man swung his mechanical arm, its joints clacking ominously in the moonlight. Finally, his face came into clear view. You're one of the 4 giants of the nefarious Jotunheim Syndicate, and that old crook Bitter's personal bodyguard, Das Ironhand. Wow. So, you're the orchestrator behind all this. Ha 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 ha, bwah ha ha ha. Well, since you've recognized me, I'll cut to the chase. Wow, I didn't expect Modak to fit the villain role so perfectly. Oh, that was his name, Modak. Care to hear a secret, Knight? The bomb behind me isn't like those other little toys you've disarmed. If it goes off, not only this hotel, but the entire island is built on will be reduced to rubble. And it's a masterpiece from the hand of Mr. Better himself. Not something you can easily disarm manually. There's no way to stop it unless Mr. Better himself deactivates it remotely. What do you want? Oh, it's a very simple request, actually. Why don't you look up? I certainly didn't intend to follow his instruction. Firstly, I couldn't be sure he wouldn't attack while I was distracted. Secondly, I'd already figured out what he wanted me to see. Ever since the standoff began, there had been numerous drones buzzing above, operated by various media outlets, capturing every angle of the ongoing drama. I know there are many cameras up there. What's your point? We just want one simple thing. Take off your sunglasses and reveal to everyone in the city who the knight behind the shades really is. What? How despicable! Over my dead body! What's the matter, young lady? Is it because you know very well that there's no difference between us? We're all thorns in the side of those in power. He was right. Although Agave, Ignis, and I had been combating crime in the city, our very existence had essentially been a defiance of the city's judicial system. We were vigilantes. Agave's self-proclaimed title, Shadow Agave, was actually accurate in some sense. She possessed a superpower to drastically alter her appearance, which she did on every mission to make herself unrecognizable. Agave explained that this effect would be added in post-production. But unlike her, the moment I removed my sunglasses, my true identity would be exposed, putting me directly in the crosshairs of both the police and criminals. What are you waiting for, hero? Is keeping your identity secret more important than saving all these lives here? A bead of cold sweat trickled down my forehead, coursing along my temple to my chin. Suddenly, the world around me quieted. The incessant buzz of the drones, Daz Ironhands' derisive laugh, and Agave's labored breathing all seemed to fade away. This challenge was unlike any I had faced before. The enemy had cunningly set a trap from the start, using the lives of hundreds as bait to lure me into a deadly moral dilemma. I had to save them. That was the very reason I became the Midnight Knight, even if the cost was... I hesitantly reached for my sunglasses, and the hovering drones instantly surged closer, scrambling to capture the moment. Suddenly, I felt like Gabi place her hand on mine. Was she trying to stop me? Wait, there was more. Her index finger quickly traced a symbol on the back of my hand. She just drew a triangle. It was our secret signal for attack. In less than a heartbeat, I lunged forward, surprising Daz's Iron Hand, who was expecting a gunfight rather than hand-to-hand combat. He was caught off guard and easily knocked down. Following closely, Agavi pulled out a dagger as I floored Daz with a swift strike. The vain enemy was silenced by her forever. What do we do about the bomb? Agavi opened her mouth, but I didn't hear anything. It wasn't until she stepped closer and lightly slapped my face that my hearing snapped back. Why do you always lose your hearing in these stressful, critical moments, my knight? How weird. Wow. How do you know? How long have we fought alongside each other? It'd be strange if I hadn't noticed. Ignis just told me over the comms that she's jamming the signals in this area to prevent remote detonation of the bomb. We're cleared to go all out with it. I see. No wonder the drones had suddenly fallen from the sky like drunken flies. Wow. You know you can rely on me more, my knight. Wow. She smiled and reached out to me. Wow. Come on, let's take care of the last bomb. Ooh, a new still. Ah! As we approached the bomb, I felt Agave's grip on my hand suddenly tighten, as if she had spotted something unexpected. This bomb. Sensing her alarm, I quickly followed her gaze. The bomb was encased in a glass box, its timer ticking down relentlessly. But the unusual part was that this bomb looked nothing like the carefully crafted props we'd dealt with before. What? What? It looked more like a hastily assembled contraption. I'd explained Agave's ashen face. This bomb wasn't one of her props. Ain't no way. Without wasting any time on confirmations, I quickly knelt down and opened the lid of the glass box. Only 30 seconds remained on the bomb's timer. Bro. The rest of the crew is some distance away. If I tell everyone to run now, we should be able to escape the blast radius. But there are still tons of people inside the hotel. I have to defuse it. Who the hell planted this fucking bomb? The bomb had a simple design, which was both good and bad news. If I cut the right wire, I could neutralize it instantly. If I cut the other, red, green, blue, everyone get back! I bellowed, ensuring the crew kept their distance, then refocused on the bomb. Agave, give me your dagger. Eyes fixed on the bomb, I reached back for Agave but received no response. Agave? Her voice trembled just as I was about to turn to look at her. I felt the heavy weight of the dagger in my hand. Along with it came Agave's hand, cold and clammy with sweat. Grasping her hand, we together moved the dagger toward the bomb. Which color do you prefer? No, I can't look. Right, better not put that kind of pressure on her. You're kidding me. Why would you do this to me? You're telling me. I'm gonna guess the yellow, right? The yellow wire. For a moment, I thought I heard the ticking of a clock, but I quickly dismissed the thought. The bomb clearly had a digital timer. With a flick of my wrist, the chosen wire snapped. Kaboom! Yet the countdown did not stop. Nut. In a flash, a tremendous force knocked me to the ground. But it wasn't the bomb, it was Agave. Before anything could happen, she tackled me down, shielding me beneath her, her hands firmly covering my ears. With our faces nearly touching, I could see her trembling eyelashes feel our breaths mingling. Then followed a prolonged silence. Huh. It was only when distant shouts from Frisha and Chenxing reached us that I gently nudged Agave's head aside and propped myself up to check on the bomb. The expected explosion didn't occur, nor did the bomb transform into a confetti-spraying surprise box. It simply lay there quietly in its glass casing, as if mocking our overreaction. So I picked the wrong wire? So it was never actually going to explode? 5 minutes later, Agave, Chenching, Frisha, and I gathered around the bomb, our expressions grim. Yep, I've checked it out. It's technically a real bomb, but these wires, they're not connected to anything. It's essentially just a clock strapped to a bomb. Wow. Strange. Who would do something like this? It doesn't matter who did it. What matters is that someone is actively threatening the adjutant. I mean, what about... Alright. Given the situation, I suggest we halt filming and find another method to overwrite the malicious data. Hold on. No one else knows about the bomb, right? They all think it was just another one of Agave's classic improvisations. Then let's keep this under wraps and continue with the filming. I don't think it's wise to take such risks, Adjutant. After all, making this movie isn't essential. Do you know what he did last chapter? Isn't it, though? I smiled at her and casually picked up the bomb, weighing it in my hand. I have to wonder why someone would place a bomb that won't explode. Intimidation. Agave, who had been silent for a while, suddenly looked up and slowly spoke her piece. They aimed to halt the filming without causing a serious disturbance, hence the dummy bomb. But how would they know about our plan to use the film to overwrite the malicious data? I don't know. Huh? It's precisely because we know nothing about the mastermind behind all this or their true intentions that we must continue production. We'll draw them out into making more moves, forcing their hand until they have no choice but to reveal themselves. I see. Chenching, under normal circumstances, I would have expected you to think of this as well. Oh. Ethereal cloud, huh? Don't let your concern for my safety cloud your judgment. Stay calm. Yes, Adjutant. I'll go check on the crew. I'll go take care of this bomb then. And I need to use the restroom. Somehow, each of the three found a reason to head off in different directions. What? You know, if I were writing this, I would have MC follow Agave first. No, following her to the restroom would be inappropriate. I'll take a stroll around here and find her later. I knew you'd be here. I pushed open the door to the lounge, allowing a stream of light from the corridor to spill inside. Agave was perched on a stool, hugging her knees and staring blankly at the floor. Surprised by my entrance, she squinted up at me. So, you like hanging out in dimly lit rooms, huh? I almost messed it all up again. I didn't even realize the bomb wasn't a prop, and I foolishly led you right to it. Why are you so frightened? Why am I frightened? It was a bomb! Even for a manifestation in an exosuit, an explosion that close would have caused severe injuries or even... But it's just a movie, isn't it? But at that moment, the filming had already... She suddenly fell silent. Right. It's just a movie. She repeated those words under her breath a few more times, as if trying to convince herself. Moments later, she jumped off the stool and briskly approached me, her composure evidently restored. Adjutant, I've figured out the perfect location for our next scene. Where would that be? Aren't we supposed to move to the next scene after that line? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Seriously? That's it for the bomb defusal? What about the escape and what happens to what happens to Felicity? You've skipped all that. Oh, what? Well, the audience won't care about those unimportant details. A few clever cuts, a montage, and some subtitles will cover them. What really matters is our two stars' adventure and their emotional journey. No, 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 director. No. No, 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 no. Not like that. What? There seemed to be some truth to our words. Just a heads up, Mr. Adjutant. The next scene is quite demanding acting-wise. Too bad I can't simulate it with my high polymer thread for you right now. This doesn't sound good. Don't worry, I'll do my best to keep pace with you. Wow. Before I knew it, she was throwing herself at me with a giggle again. Wow. Don't you want this movie to be good, at least, for the ages to come? It can't be just good at the moment. You want it to be timeless. Ah. Alright. Haste. Oh wait, do I have enough? Oh, I do. I got plenty. Just wow. Who the hell? Okay.
Kisto na. 支障はない。だが、触る場所が違う。怪我をしているのは左手だ。それよりも早くここを離れなければ。
I love these cutscenes. Oh, 40 seconds? Shit. Quickly leave the area. Oh, I almost fell again. Oh! Oh! Oh, now I fell. Now I fell. Stupid me. Damn. Could have got it first try, damn it. I panicked. Oh. Damn it. I panicked. I'm disappointed in myself. There we go. Jeez. Quickly leave the area completed. Oh, oh! That's not fair.
こういう突発的な状況には向いているかもね。すまん。こんな時に言うべきことじゃないのは知っている。だが必ず連れ出してみせる。キストの。次は弾丸と共にはち切れなさい。次は本気です。
Oh. No, I hope I get your signature. It'd be pretty fun. It'd be pretty fun to build a team around you. Very nice. Get that, even though it's gonna travel to me anyway. Platforming. Oh, what? You're gonna play it like this? What? Ain't no way. What is this? What is this, Squid Game? Wow. Oh, this is gonna take some time. Damn it. Damn. How did it go again? Oh, man. Okay. And then here. Oh, I think it's this one then. Yep. Oh, which one is this one? Yes! Very nice. Oh, some health and energy. Cute. I love the scenery, even though this was from last chapters. Ah, damn, they could make this so much bigger than it is. These fucking guys. I'm done with them falling from up there. Oh wow, it's first. Oh my, it's just. This is just. I'm still done with that. Wow. It's just. all the trial characters are M3 already. You're so powerful. Nocturne and Rain. You must survive my night. Chopin's nocturnes are lit. Ah, it would suit this vibe too. Rain streams from the somber sky, its crisp clash with the puddles on the ground creating a symphony of splatters. Alone I sought refuge in a deserted alley. From the bustling street just a few meters away came the incessant wail of sirens and shouts, almost drowning out the rainfall. I had never liked rainy days. The relentless patter would scramble my focus and cloud my sense of the enemy's location and movements. Just like this moment, lost in my thoughts when a sudden blaze of flashlight exposed me, stark against the shadows. In the next heartbeat, the cold muzzle of a gun pressed against my forehead. End the line, criminal. Whoa! Startled awake, my body jerked up upright, my head thudding against something. Disoriented for a moment, I then realized I was lying in Agave's lap. Of course you are. Are you okay, my knight? Did you have a nightmare? Attempting to reply, my voice rasped, my throat raw as if slashed by blades. Just lie back down. Don't push yourself. You're still running a high fever. Damn. Flat on my back, with only a slice of sky in view. I couldn't see her face, but the tone of her voice painted a clear picture of concern. Things had really taken a turn for the worse. Ever since the hostage incident, I had made enemies with Jotunheim, a notorious crime syndicate. I had braced for their vengeance, yet I didn't expect it to come so soon. Late last night, our secret base was attacked. It sucks. We were caught completely off guard. During the chaos, I took 2 bullets while covering Ignis's escape. Evading our relentless pursuers, Agave and I ducked into the shelter of this rainforest, finally shaking our enemy for a moment. Later, my wounds became infected, causing a high fever that plunged me into a deep slumber. How long has it been? Let me check. About 11 hours since we holed up in this cave. 11 hours. I wonder how Ignis is doing. With no food or water, and these grievous wounds compounded by a high fever, can we really make it out alive? Seems like you hit a rough patch. Who's there? Agave and I turned toward the source of the voice, only to find a strangely dressed girl who seemed to have materialized in a nearby clearing. What? Show some respect, humans. Wow. You. Despite her sharp words, she didn't look angry. With a casual tap of her feet, she levitated off the ground. She's a fairy. Wow. Consider yourselves lucky. I am the fairy of this forest. What kind of... Director? A fairy? Nah. Blah, ha, 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 ha. Officer Balls. Shut up. Cut. Cut. Mr. Atherton, you're not supposed to break character like this. That's what I'm saying. Care to explain why a fairy would pop up in a superhero movie, Miss Director? I slapped my face gently a few times, trying to stifle my laughter. And why did you choose her for such an absurdly whimsical role? She can't even change the expression on her face. Oh, right. She can't even change the expression on her face. That is really rude, Mr. Adjutant. Professor Frisha here also thinks that I was uncalled for. You and I can't take your side on this one, Mr. Adjutant. I mean, he's true though. Oh, you can't blame him. But your writing and casting are what caused this. Act 3, Scene 1. Mr. Andrew made some harsh remarks about my older sister. Oh. This doesn't seem like something the script supervisor should note down. Wait, what did she just say? Yeah, bro. Her sis. Kaede, did you just say Nozomi is your older sister? You didn't know, Mr. Adjutant? Kaede and I look so much alike. No, you don't. They don't. I don't see it. Nozomi's auxiliary projector quickly fluttered to Kaede's side, stabilizing on her shoulder as it projected Nozomi anew. Yeah, I mean... Side by side, the resemblance was undeniable. What? I mean... Alright, I guess, since they're posed in a similar way. Though somehow Nozomi seemed like the younger one. It occurred to me then, Nozomi wasn't born a transcendent. She certainly had an entire human family. Now that everything's clear, shall we continue shooting, Mr. Adjutant? You still haven't explained the fairy. Well... Agave resignedly pulled me aside. The thing is, Nozomi is a popular idol. People would love it if she made a cameo. You know, you could've... There are so many ways you could have done it. You chose to make her a fairy. So, you roped a singer into acting just for the box office draw. Well, it adds a special touch without disrupting the main storyline, so why not? Please, just play along, Adjutant. I can't. I mean, it is a comedy. She then nudged me back toward the set. Wow. Alright. A fairy? That's right. I appear only to those pure of heart. You're quite fortunate. I shall bestow my blessing upon you. With a graceful twirl, the fairy was enveloped by a shimmering halo of tiny lights that drifted down like fireflies onto our wounds. Holy fairy magic! Super healing light wave! God, fuck it. As the luminescent particles absorbed into our injuries, they visibly began to heal. Bro, I'm with you on this one. This is ridiculous. How is this even... Huh? Agave looked up in astonishment, only to find that the fairy had vanished, leaving behind only a whisper echoing through the cave. Brave warriors, carry on with your battle. I'm done with you. With the fairy's aid, Agave and I were strong enough to leave our hiding spot and venture deeper into the rainforest. The path we had taken here was undoubtedly now sealed off by the enemy, forcing us to traverse the dense jungle. It was the dead of night, and the sky continued its soft drizzle, shrouding the path ahead in darkness. On the plus side, however, this provided the perfect cover for our escape. My knight, do you think there might be lions or tigers lurking around here? With her health restored, Agave's voice regained its usual liveliness. No way. You've been living in the city for years. Have you ever heard of large wild animals roaming around? What a pity. I'm actually a certified beast tamer. Whoa, my knight, look! What's that bright thing up ahead? That's the sun. Have you been cooped up in that cave so long that you've lost your senses? Ah, hee hee, haha, shit. But you're right. If we can see the sunrise, it means the nighttime is almost over. In that case, we better hurry. Once again, she seized my hand and charged forward without a second thought. Huff, huff, huff. Mr. Adjutant, I think we might have run too far. Coming to my senses, I realized the crew was nowhere to be seen behind us. Oh. Honestly, was it really necessary to shoot this running scene? Absolutely. Wow. She suddenly stopped and turned to me. Oh. Her gaze intense as she casually wiped away the drool from her mouth. What? Because out here, no one can see what happens to you, Mr. Adjutant. Wing! I walked right in. You mean run? I walked right into that. Still caught up in my role as the midnight knight. I was completely caught off guard when Agave suddenly threw herself at me. Hehe, you smell nice, Mr. Adjutant. I've never truly savored your scent before. It's quite addictive. Better chill the fuck out. Shit. Oh, her hands wandered restlessly, tracing from my neck to my cheeks, then through my hair. God. Shit! Finally, she gently removed my sunglasses, leaning close enough for me to see my own reflection in her eyes. Oh my goodness. Suddenly, she shifted her head beside my left ear, with an uninhibited demeanor starkly different from her usual self. She whispered softly, her warm breath enveloping my earlobe. Bro, why so tense? Does this mean, instead of Mr. Adjutant, you'd actually prefer I call you my knight? What the? Oh my goodness. What a little filmy kink you got. If your position as the adjutant requires maintaining a professional distance, then when you're Agave's one and only knight, I can do whatever I want with you, right? You're unbelievable. Shit. To be honest, I was not into role-playing. Or at least, I shouldn't have been. You know, personally, it depends on... It depends on how I'm feeling that day. Okay, but if playing along could boost your morale, then perhaps some sacrifices would be worth... Bro, you're not sacrificing anything. I closed my eyes, allowing her weight to press increasingly against me. Her subtle, botanical scent eagerly invading my senses. Bro, you're enjoying this. Don't kid yourself. Shit, I wouldn't even kid myself. Wait, what's that smell? Smell? It's probably my surging pheromones for you, hee hee. Wow, no, something's off. A sudden panic gripped me, and my body reacted instinctively, grabbing her shoulder with one hand and her smooth neck with the other. I abruptly pulled her close and sniffed her. What? Ah, Mr. Adjutant, this is you. See, you like it this way. It tickles. Damn it. And she started to squirm under my grasp. Oh my goodness, I stopped. Who did your makeup today? Huh? I did, Mr. Adjutant. I always do my own makeup. It was impressive that she could snap out of that state so quickly. What about the makeup products? The makeup products? They're prepared by the crew. I released her. I knew it. It had to be someone from the crew. Mr. Adjutant, you're scaring me. What's going on? Someone has sabotaged your makeup. What? I explained succinctly, then gently cradled her face and shook my head. Don't panic now. Listen, take deep breaths and try to stay calm. She frowned deeply but followed my instructions. Taking several deep breaths, only when the flush on her face began to fade did I start to relax slightly. Your makeup shouldn't smell like this. It's the scent of a plant I found here in Kuru called Oka. If I remember correctly, it's known for its potent sedative effects. Oh yeah, sedative, yeah. Put your ass to sleep. Interestingly enough, there had been an exhibit featuring this plant and its properties at the museum where we shot the first scene of the movie. Oh? Sedative? Someone mixed this natural sedative into your makeup, knowing that it would be volatile as you sweat. Whoever did this must be familiar with your makeup routine, and knew you'd be running in the scene. It's definitely someone from the crew. That can't be true, unless somebody already knew about. It's a possibility, but I suspect it's the same mastermind behind the previous bombing incident, trying again to halt the movie's production. Arg! Arr! If you hadn't noticed, what? I'm done with you. She clenched her fists in frustration. Regret etched across her face. I shook my head and covered her fists in my hands. There's no point in dwelling on what might have happened. Unlike last time, we really need to stop the filming of this scene. Hop on. Hop on what? I feel like we've had this conversation before. I mean, you need to stay still as much as you can to avoid sweating. We have a long way back. Hop on, I'll carry you. Oh. Blushing, she gently hopped onto my back. Wow, what a scene. Though we simulated rain with water guns for the water guns? water guns for the shoot. The biodome of New Hantiro would in fact never experience actual rain. Carrying Agave, I moved at a measured pace, the moonlight revealing our path ahead as the occasional chirps from the grass and treetops filled the silence. With this aura of romance, we resembled any typical couple in New Hantiro. Really now. Suddenly, I felt her face rub gently against my back, finally settling into a comfortable position. Her voice caused a slight vibration, resonating clearly through my spine. What's up? I was just thinking, your back seems broader than last time. Last time? I had no memory of ever carrying her on my back. That's what I thought. It was during the Valkyrie games that year. You were the one who rescued me. Unlike those two big stars, I was just an ordinary person in the disaster. You've met him already? Shit! Like your fates intertwined. I was all bloody and barely coherent. I even got some of my blood on your clothes while you carried me on your back. After you put me down at the makeshift medical station, some of your subordinates even teased you about it. Huh. She recounted the details vividly, yet I had no memory of it. In the days following the descent, I was nearly sleepless, mechanically running around the venue to rescue civilians, while also coordinating evacuation and dispatching supplies. I had no time to even remember who I saved. Back then, I wanted to thank you, but I was a mess. My clothes were torn, and my face was all bloodied. I couldn't muster the courage to stop you and talk to you, so I ended up silently watching you walk away. So, in the original script of the scene, the Midnight Knight was supposed to save Agave at a critical moment. It would have given me a chance to thank you properly. How romantic. Go! Yeah, that's enough out of me. Too bad this has all gone awry. She yawned. She yawned widely, then quickly slapped her own cheeks trying to stay awake. You can do it now if you want. I mean, you can thank me now if you want. Whenever feels right to you, I'm all ears. No need for formalities. Silence enveloped us once more. Just when I began to worry if she had fallen asleep, a faint whisper came from behind me. Mr. Adjutant, I really like you. That's not quite a thank you. Gee, he's married. That's my way of thanking you. Bro is married? God damn it, you fucking slang it. What kind of dynamic is this? It took us another half hour to make our way back to the production's base camp. I was not sure how to feel about this. It seemed the crew had assumed that Agave had taken the opportunity to whisk me away for a romantic escapade, and we were indifferent to our sudden disappearance. Apart from Chen Xing's increasingly resentful stares, there was no noticeable reaction from the crew. I immediately helped Agave remove her makeup, meticulously cleaning her face and neck. She then announced to the crew that we would be skipping ahead in the script. For various reasons, we're moving straight to the final scene of Act 3, where Agave and the Midnight Knight finally make contact with Ignis, and as they leave the rainforest, they discover the enemy's stronghold and decide to infiltrate it. As expected, no one objected. Even Shenching had grown used to Agave's spontaneous style and began coordinating the crew for the upcoming scene. I hope all this will be worth it. Mr. Adjutant, let's get ready. Time is now against us. Wow. What a scene! What a scene! How romantic, Agave. She. Vitality. Oh yeah, I already know I'm gonna get the character. It's just signature.
安全エレベーターか。上にまだ敵がたくさんいるみたいね。エレベーターで戦う悪い癖がないといいが。
It better not. Fucking hate platforming. Parkour. Really? Damn. When was I supposed to jump? Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at this. Jeez. Jump.
こんな
Oh,
場所
turret.
にちょうど弾薬が満タンのマシンガンが
Yeah,
入るなん
literally.
て。
Oh, how convenient.
イグニス？
Oh.
わかった。敵を片付けたらそちらに合流する。
Nice. This turret is just shredding them. I mean, that would make sense. It makes sense.
私が代わりに保管しておきますね。
The 50 cal turret was placed here. Yeah. Fuck yeah, they. Oh. Get fucked. There's more. Come on, come on. Wait, since when did they have shields? Nice. Is that? Nope. More platforming, even though it's small. That was bad. I'm very bad at platforming.
絶妙なタイミング。これ行き止まりだ。騎士殿。あなたが飛ぶなら私も飛ぶ。
Jump! Wee!
次は本気です。弾丸とともに
They're just
勝ち
dying.
入れなさい。
They're already dead.
私が代わりに保管しておきますね。
Are you really a sub DPS? I mean, I guess you are.
次は本気です。今までに
Yeah, why not?
見たことがないものを
Might as well.
お見せしましょう。
There we go. Oh, don't know where that came from.
やっと私たちの時間ですね。
Still can't get over that. Goodness. Next stage. Shoot. Incongruent. A misfit in every way. With enough determination, people have the potential to display unimaginable strength. Thanks to the supplies airdropped by Ignis and Felicity, Agave and I pushed forward relentlessly. We cleared every fortified point and gun turret in our path until an unexpected clearing opened up before us. The structure up ahead must be their camp. 8 patrollers, 3 in the watchtower and 6 more behind us, behind the gate. There seem to be fewer guards on the flank. Let's use the grappling hook to go around. Jeez. Hold on, my knight. There it was again, her typical grin. Since Ignis went through the trouble to repair this baby, we'd be fools not to use it. She unpacked one of the airdrop supply packs, pulling out a fully loaded bazooka. Set up, aim, and fire. Boom! After the smoke cleared, only a single building remained standing in what was once a guarded encampment. You have 1 minute to explain everything. As soon as we entered the room, the man before us crumbled to his knees and started trembling, unable to utter a single coherent sentence. To save us both time, I had no choice but to draw my gun and press it against his forehead. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Who are you? I'm one of the 4 giants of Jotunheim. They call me the Infernal Sentry. Get to what we really want to know. Where's better? I nudged the gun barrel against his forehead. Huh? Who's better? Don't play dumb. Better is your boss, isn't he? Oh, that is a huge misunderstanding. You see, there is no one named Better in our syndicate. The bombs, the setup, everything. It was all part of Lord Phantom's plan. Lord Great. You really expect us to fall for that? You clearly just made that name up. Okay. I'm telling the truth. I swear. Phantom. My left hand suddenly clenched into a fist. Agave didn't know what that name meant to me. 3 years ago, I was just a beat-up cop who wanted to keep the city safe. Back then, the city was plagued by an archvillain named Nightborn Phantom, and their heinous followers who looted at will. Understaffed and under-equipped, the police were powerless against them. During one incident, Nightborn Phantom orchestrated a bombing at the city stadium that resulted in hundreds of deaths. After that, I lost faith in the system, and with Ignis' support, became the rogue vigilante known as the Midnight Knight. Wow. You know, this sounds kind of familiar. Bombing at a stadium? Sounds very familiar. Over the past 3 years, I used whatever means necessary to bring down those who scoffed at the law, until nearly every name was crossed off my list, except for one. The Nightborn Phantom had vanished as if into thin air, leaving no trace behind. The familiar thing, the Dark Knight, arises. I had thought they might have been killed by someone else, but no, they had simply been operating under a different identity. Tell me, where is the Phantom now? Well... He shrank back, his voice faltering as he sensed a shift in my tone. If I tell you, will you spare me? 3, 2... Alright, I'll talk. Finally, he broke down and, with a trembling voice, gave up an address. It was the last place I ever expected. Oh, you killed his ass! Cut! Great job, everyone! That's a wrap for Act 3. That's a wrap for Act 3. Go ahead and take a break. Take a 5. Take 5. The crew dispersed in small groups. Agave flipped through the script, humming contentedly. I know that in movies, the mastermind is often someone unexpected, but have you decided who will play the Phantom? Well, it will be hard for a human actor to portray the spectral-like nature of the Phantom, so I borrowed this from Nozomi. Upon Agave's signal, 2 crew members rolled in a cart bearing a massive object draped in red cloth, standing nearly 2 meters tall. Oh, the boss! I noticed a strange arm dangling out from beneath the cloth. Its exterior appeared to be crafted from a new type of ceramic, while the joints and limbs were manipulated by fine wires. Mr. Adjutant, you want to guess what's inside? If you're going to use it to portray the Phantom, then I think it's... suit of armor. That's right! We really are on the same wave like Mr. Adjutant. Wow. Wow. Just wow. With some wire work, we can make it seem like the Phantom is floating in the air. Pretty cool, huh? Well, it's a bit early to say. By the way, Agave, you haven't told us where you're going to film Act 4. I've thought long and hard about this. The lair of a crime syndicate should be mysterious, dangerous, and expansive, yet inconspicuous. Is there really such a place in New Hantiro? Yes, there is. I mean, there was. Everyone seemed confused. Kaede, you're familiar with the observation hall, aren't you? Kaede subconsciously nodded, then quickly shook her head as if realizing something. You're not talking about the one on Outer Island 6, are you? That's the one. But all of Outer 6 has been destroyed. I suddenly realized that Kaede was referring to the uninhabited island that fell from the sky during our battle with Nascent Woden. Excuse me. Many structures on the island were made of glass, notably the observation hall on the island's edge. It offers spacious interiors and panoramic views, an ideal filming location. And here's the cherry on top. The remains of Outer Island 6 now lie just below New Hantiro, partly submerged and partly above the sea's surface. We probably won't need to buy tickets to get in now. Ah, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, over the next dozen or so hours, we will be leaving New Hantiro. and diving deep into the ocean to film Act 4. Wow. Come on, Flying Knights and Air Agave. Flying Knights and Air Agave. Just wow. Suddenly a powerful gust blasted just a few dozen meters ahead of us with a deafening roar. 2 floodlights pierced the night sky, bathing the area in light as bright as day. As everyone gazed in astonishment, 2 unmanned helicopters steadied themselves and landed neatly on the open ground before us. These are... What? Just as the name suggests, they are symbols of our boundless love. Ow. I gently tugged at one of her ponytails to stop her from making any more misleading comments. Miss Director, aren't these helicopters from the Outer Isle Hotel? Mm-hmm. I figured they'd come in handy, so I rented them along with the venue. Ah, nice little sprite. Ah, that explains the unusual item in our expenses. A little extra spending is nothing for the company. Oh, what's with the glaring lenses? Amid Agave's cheers and clenching soft sighs, we boarded the helicopters bound for Outer Island 6. Underwater? Wait, how are you gonna... How? Neat. Neat. Quite neat. Where's... Ah, on the doorstep. Ah, full squad's up. Let's go.
Us暗くてジメジメしている。奴らの作風ですな。アガベ、何か考え事でも？いや、どうもこの場所に見覚えがある気がして。そろそろ退出。あんた来ないで。ケイバック。次は本気です。だんだんとこれからが本番です。
That could have gone better.
私が代わりに保管しておきますね。次は本気です。
Oh, damn. Okay, that thing protected you. Hip fire? No.
次は本気です。
Wait, what? Already? Whoa! Hey, hey, chill.
あんた来ない。ケイバック。次は本気です。弾丸とともにはち切れなさい。次は本気です。
No way, I'm not hitting him. Aww, no splash damage? Unfortunate. Defeat enemies? Oh, that's right, I can jump. I should.
ゆえに雄英と呼ばれていたのですね。ならば雄英と野猿の力比べとでも行こうじゃないの。騎士殿、私たちが援護する。どうかこのすべてに終止符を。
Oh, wow.
ケイバック。あんた本気です。弾丸とともにはち切れなさい。
There we go. What was I gonna say again? Damn it, I already forgot.
これでよしと。次の
Oh,
シー
yeah.
ンの準備でもしますか。
Jumping should really be permanent. Like, it's there. Oh! Was I supposed to... I don't even know anymore.
これでやっと邪魔がなくなりましたね。
So that's how they go underground. Or beneath the ocean. Okay. 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 Delayed gunshot. No way to escape. Great. Ooh, this reminds me of Austin Powers 3. As the elevator door slowly closed through the narrowing gap, I caught a glimpse of Agave looking back and giving me a smile. The moment the door sealed, all sound from the outside, gunshots, explosions, and the shouts of Agave, Felicity, and Ignis were muffled. The elevator began its rapid descent to the building's deepest level. During the prolonged descent, the flickering elevator lights and the creaking of the cables seemed to whisper secrets of the long-abandoned depths below. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Finally, it came to a steady halt, revealing a narrow corridor ahead. This was the sole entrance to the hall. The Phantom, my nemesis, and the elusive mastermind behind everything, now had nowhere left to run. Clutching my gun, I ventured deeper into the corridor. Finally, I reached the center of the hall, only to find it eerily empty. Ooh, colorful. What's going on? Why is there no one here? About that. We haven't actually found anyone to play the Phantom yet. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. What kinda? Excuse me? Wasn't the puppet supposed to be the Phantom? It seemed pretty convincing in the fight I seen earlier. That was the Phantom's battle form. We also can't use it for the dialogue scenes with the Midnight Knight. It first expresses its ideology in human form, and then transforms into a monster for the battle. That's the proper flow of the narrative. I'm done with you. Act 4, Scene 3. The director forgot to cast an actor. Needs post-production effects. You can leave out the first part. Am I supposed to play along with this bad joke? Bro, it's no big deal. I was going to use special effects for the transformation anyway. Adjutant, just pretend your nemesis is there and act more than air for now. That's a bit too challenging for me. Okay, I also have a backup plan. Kaede. Huh? What is it, Miss Director? The pink-haired girl quickly shut her notebook, looking confusedly at Agave. You're going to play the Phantom! Me? Yes, I've considered it carefully, and you're a perfect fit. That seems rather arbitrary. Look, you've even scared Kaede speechless. I'd be honored! What? Sorry, I was overwhelmed. It's a tremendous privilege to play opposite the big hero, Mr. Andro. Wow. Her eyes sparkled with excitement as she gazed at me. I should have seen this coming. Kaede, after all, was working closely with Agave, and it was inevitable for Agave's passion to rub off on her. Well then, let's go over the lines with Kaede to familiarize her with the acting style while the crew sets up for the shoot. We start in half an hour. Wow, that's quite demanding. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, damn, I thought it was gonna be a cutscene. Exiting the elevator, I tightened my grip on my gun and walked down the corridor into its depths. After a few dozen steps, I reached the corridor's end, where I saw a solitary figure standing alone in the center of the hall. In the dim light, details of the person's age, gender, or attire were indiscernible. All I could see was their figure standing defenselessly with their back to the hall entrance. The task was simple. Raise the pistol. My allies were out there buying me time, so I couldn't give this person a chance to react. I pulled the trigger. The gunshot echoed loudly, and the bullet whizzed from the muzzle straight toward the target's head, only to pass right through. What the hell? What? I couldn't help but curse. Come on. Could the Phantom truly be impervious to attacks? No, that can't be right. Calm down. No, sis, don't do it. Calm down. They must have taken advantage of the environment here to dodge the bullet at an imperceptible speed. Heh, that wasn't very gentlemanly. Wow. You. Hearing the Phantom's voice, I froze in shock. Wow. Ooh. Browning high power, and an M1911. Love it. Absolutely love it. 2 spotlights suddenly cast their beams on us, allowing me to finally see the person's appearance clearly. Naturally, it was nothing like I hadn't expected, but that didn't mean anything. Love it. You've got nowhere to run. Haha, beautiful still.
逃げる？私に何の罪があってなぜ逃げる必要があるの？
It's not my duty to sentence you. The Midnight Knight is simply here to exterminate the wicked. Beautiful still.
野縁騎士ですって？
Wahaha.
その偽りの仮面の裏で殺めた人数は私より少ないとでも？闇の英雄でもすでに闇に埋もれているのでは？
She.
そうでしょ？ヘイムダルの分析員。
What?
ロザン司令よりよろし
Whoa.
くとさ。
Whoa. Alright. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's go. Amid a deafening gunshot, I saw the bullet whirl from Kaide's gun. Before I fully grasped what was happening, my chest was pierced, blossoming into a spray of blood. You really got shot, bro. Whoo! Ha! That definitely isn't a prop gun. As this meaningless thought crossed my mind, my vision blurred. And then, I collapsed heavily to the ground. I've always wanted to say that line. You bitch. Like a movie paused at its climax, the observation hall fell into an eerie silence. Eventually, Kaede dropped the gun, her peculiar smile unsettling everyone present. Everyone seemed to believe that perhaps what just transpired was yet another... Nope. Another of Agave's last-minute script changes. It was only when the sound of the gun hitting the floor echoed like a death knell that reality set in. You! Oh boy. Agave suddenly felt her waistband loosen, and before she could react, her pistol had already been snatched by Chenxing. In a flash, Chenxing rushed up to Kaede and delivered a merciless kick that brought her to her knees and placed the muzzle of the pistol directly on her forehead. Wait! Just as Chenxing was about to pull the trigger, a peculiar purple glint flashed in Kaede's eyes. Moments later, her body slumped to the ground like a lifeless puppet. The very next instant, under the watchful eyes of everyone present, a demiurge, handmaiden, materialized in the center of the hall. Damn it, Rosa, why you gotta make him look like... Hee hee hee! Offer some balls! The demiurge handmaiden erupted into manic laughter, a sound that seemed to have been suppressed far too long. I never expected such a bonus for hiding for so long. Hee hee! Wow, you manipulated Kaede? Manipulated her? Hee hee! Don't insult me. While controlling a manifestation is challenging, the bodies of ordinary people are mere shells, easily overtaken. What? You killed her? For some reason, it was only then that a hint of anger tinged in Agave's voice. A pawn that has served its purpose is sure to be disposed of. No fucking way you killed her off. So, the swapped bomb and the sedative in my makeup were also your doing. You controlled Kaede to do all those things. Hee 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 hee. Are you serious? You're focused on those details right now? Just as the demiurge handmaiden was about to respond, Chenxing abruptly interrupted. Ignoring her hoarse cry, Agave pressed down Chenxing's gun and calmly continued her inquiry. You said killing the adjutant was an unexpected bonus. What were you originally after? You think I'd tell you? Hee, foolish mortal. But since it's come to this, I guess it doesn't matter either way. Ow. Huh? Why is it suddenly... I volunteered to stay when Commander Rosa retreated, aiming to retrieve that worthless secretary's corpse. Damn, man. Which she referred to as Woden's remains. Damn. Even the commander herself had no plans to recover them. If I succeed, It'll prove that I'm even stronger than any of those other so-called demiurges. Oh, so you're fucking AWOL demiurge. Hee. A corpse. You can't see it, of course. Without the proper methods of detection and recovery, mortals can't sense the presence of the remains. If it weren't for your ridiculous movie shooting around the remains, I would have reclaimed them all by now. Hee hee hee. Done with you. Hee hee hee. So, you know where these rodents' remains are? Isn't that obvious? Then, please share that information with us. Even Chenching, who had been nearly blinded by rage, began to regain her senses upon witnessing such a bizarre scenario. The demiurge handmaiden tilted its head in confusion, puzzled by why it had unreservedly confessed so much, and why it still had an uncontrollable urge to share even more secrets. Did they really kill off Kaede? Because that would suck. I'll tell you. The remains are at Arg. Arg. The words had barely left its mouth when it suddenly leapt up as if electrocuted, dashing toward the hall's exit. After just a few strides, it tripped as if snagged by an unseen force, crashing to the ground. Pale purple threads encased its body, then appeared, stretching all the way to Agave's hands. Naturally. Must we always resort to violence? A sheer line from the first act, isn't it, Miss Director? At this point, I no longer needed to play dead. As everyone stared in shock, I wiped out the fake blood from my chest and stood up. Wow. Oh, come on! Damn it. Adjutant? For the second time today, a pistol clattered to the floor. This time, it was Chenching's. She and Frisha rushed over, frantically feeling my chest to check for a bullet hole that was never there. Only after confirming I was unarmed did they stop their frenzied searching, dumbfounded. Alright, that's enough, girls. This isn't the time to cop a feel. Wow. Wow. Agave came over with a playful grin, picked up her pistol, dusted it off with a theatrical flourish, and quickly went to Kaede to help her to her feet. With Agave's support, Kaede slowly opened her eyes and yawned, as if waking from a deep slumber. What in the world? Witnessing such a surreal resurrection, Chenching and Frisha managed to voice their confusion while the rest of the crew was utterly speechless. Some so overwhelmed they had collapsed. Oh! They had collapsed. Quick question. What have we been doing all this time? Filming a movie? Bingo! And now that the filming has ended, the fallen knight naturally comes back to life. Is this some kind of sick joke? Allow me to explain. Of course you would know. Of course you were in on this, MC. I steadied Chenching, who was so furious that she almost stumbled and fell, and directed her gaze to the thin thread in Agave's hand. Basically, I'm kidding. Basically, before the filming started. Let's make a movie. But, after proposing her idea excitedly, Agave's face suddenly fell into a worried frown. What's the matter? Mr. Adjutant, I'm sure you're worried that some of Rosen's lackeys lingering in the city will potentially sabotage our shoot, aren't you? She was right. The frequent public security incidents in New Hantiro weren't just the work of citizens under the influence of the militia's data. Rosen's soldiers who had been left behind also contributed. If there had been any other options, I'd have preferred to use a more discreet plan to avoid complications. Since you brought it up, you must have a plan, I presume. As the adjutant's chief secretary, handling problems is my forte. Smiling, she spread her arms and stretched the faint purple thread between her fingers as she stepped closer, prompting me to subconsciously step back. Come on, I won't do anything weird to you, Mr. Adjutant. Just trust me, okay? Without any more explanation, she continued to approach. The thread in her hands seemed to have sprung to life, swiftly encircling us from behind and binding us together. Ooh, what? The pressure against my chest was uncomfortable, and Agave, perhaps inadvertently, made odd noises. Oh, she's into it. But soon the pressure eased and the thread vanished mysteriously, though everything else around us remained unchanged. Just as I was about to say something, Agave made a quick wink, then swiftly pulled her gun from her waist and fired 2 shots at a nearby chair. 2 bullet holes punctured the backrest. Done. Now, Mr. Adjutant, watch closely. The thread reappeared, tightened around us, then relaxed again. This time, without her cue, I subconsciously glanced at the bench. There were no bullet holes. Do you see what my ability is now? What I can do is... She looked at me expectantly. It dawned on me. It wasn't precognition or emotional manipulation. She was simply delusional! But with her ability to control Tijicin and the high polymer thread in her hands, she could project her own delusions onto others' minds? Okay. Okay. Staying immersed in such a fabricated world for too long could indeed warp one's emotions and reasoning. To convince the Demiurge Handmaiden it had accomplished its mission so that it would divulge its secrets, we played along. But none of us had seen Agave's thread before just now, had we? Good point. So, where has this thread been all this time? Could it be... Ah! Did you... Ow! Freesia jumped up. Too caught up in her excitement, she bit her tongue, yelping in pain. Wow. I got it! Oh, you must have used that to encircle the entire New Hanshiro! Bruh. Her words, though slurred in discomfort, were clear to everyone present. While you and Chanching were en route to New Antiro, Agave and I were already making preparations. Well, nice still. I like it. We constructed a massive projection frame using that incredibly stretchy thread. Unknown to the city's inhabitants, all of New Hantiro was encompassed within this frame. In that very moment, the movie had already begun. Of course, Agave's work was far from done. Over the next 48 hours, she scurried across every nook and cranny of the city, memorizing the coordinates of streets and buildings to keep her delusions consistent with reality and prevent any discrepancies. That's quite a bunch. Oh, nice. Adding to the challenge, she hasn't slept a wink since then. If she were to doze off, the world she's constructed would crumble. Damn. Damn. Must have took some... Oof. I stay up so much? I couldn't do that. As I spoke, images of Agave seemingly sitting idly in a chair over the past few days flashed through my mind. Only I knew she wasn't spacing out, but rather using those moments to briefly rest her brain. I did my best to keep her awake by chatting, cheering her up, and using any means necessary. This monumental secret was nearly exposed when we were in the rainforest. This was a long night, and that only she could make it through. But in the end, she did it. Wait, it was only one day? Or was it a few days? This miraculous, dramatic twist, orchestrated by Mr. Adjutant and myself, is the grand finale of Operation Midnight. Great. After concluding her speech, Agave raised her hands, anticipating applause. However, met with the room's astonished silence, she sheepishly lowered them. You! How dare you make a fool of me! Wow. The only protest came from the figure still sprawled on the floor. Our unexpected bonus from the plan. I thought we could coax some intel out of it, but didn't expect it to be such a tough nut to crack. Let's give it a good thrashing. Sounds like a plan. Cheching, Freesia, could you please take the crew outside for a moment? Soon, the hall was left with just me, Agave, and the Demiurge Handmaiden. With a subtle gesture, Agave released the thread binding the Demiurge Handmaiden, who instantly surged up and darted to a spot far from us. Now, the game is on. Finally, a chance for Mr. Adjutant to deliver the closing lines I've written for him. Wow. Just wow. I'm so fucking done. I love it though. Very nice. Very nice. Shadow play. Time to beat this bitch. Alright. Ooh. Damn, that's
お
nice.
前の命その罪とともにこの長い夜に終止符を打つ
Oh my. Why you guys gotta build her like... Why you gotta make her dance like... MC. We need a new outfit for you. Oh my. Oh my. Ooh. Nightborn Phantom, Reveler in False Divinity. Ooh, yeah. Let's go. Alright, let's do this.
あの人形の体を乗っ取ったのやはり別の市場の乙女とは違うようですでしたらこの大舞台は全くの損ではないですね次は本気です
This boss is gonna get fucked. Oh. I do not like invulnerable phases. I hate invulnerable phases so much.
次は本気ですうわあんた来ないでよケイバックタイムです次は本気です
Get my S energy. Okay.
次は本気です
Oh. Oh, what's that? Can I pick it up? Yes, I can. Oh.
次は本気です
Oh. There we go.
今までに見たことがないものをお見せしましょう
There we go. Nice little way to end it. Wow. Oh, that... Okay, mechanics are not that bad for the boss fight. Oh. Silence. Very nice. It only took 67 seconds. What? Bro, you're married? Okay. She and I stay agave. Bro, what about life? What about Fanny? Ah! The last bullet from the Midnight Knight pierced through the Phantom's skull. Following a chilling scream, it slowly collapsed, dissolving bit by bit into nothingness. In the next moment, the lights in the movie theater flickered back to life. The packed audience began to file out, making way for the next eager group streaming in from another entrance. Wow. Outside the movie theater, 3 locals, like most around them, were animatedly discussing the film they just watched. The scene where the Midnight Knight carries Agave out of the museum was epic! This movie really lifted my spirits. My favorite part was where they supported each other in the rainforest. That rainforest seemed oddly familiar, though. No wonder it's the hottest movie right now. Look, Operation Midnight is snagging all the primetime slots. The special effects and acting blew me away. The plot's a bit quirky, though, ending right after the boss fight. Is the director setting us up for a sequel? No, I heard this movie's the director's swan song. She's planning to retire soon. Ah, what a shame. The man shook his head in disappointment, then noticed me and gave me a look up and down as if recognizing something. Say, bro, pretty Hey, bro, you been lifting weights? Bro, oh shit. Say, bro, you're pretty fit. You could pass for the Midnight Knight for their movie. Your face might not match, but from behind you look exactly like him, I mean. God damn it. What is this, Clark Kent, like Superman shit? Whoa, I see it too. Are you his stunt double by any chance? No, I'm just here to watch the movie. Wow. I then flashed the three ticket stubs in my hand. I gotta go catch up with my friends. Have a good one. There was no chance they could recognize me. As the Heimdall adjutant and manifestations of Yggdrasil, it would be unwise for us to show our faces on the silver screen. So in the final cut, Chenxing, Frisha, Agave, and I used special effects to alter our appearances as we liked. We even managed to fix their costumes on the fly with special effects. Fun fact, Frisha used effects to stretch her Frisha used her effects to stretch her height to 5'6", which made her running scenes look a bit off. Wow. Wow. Adjutant, why that weird smile? You're not secretly mocking Professor Frisha, are you? Of course not. I'm done with you. Looking up, I found Frisha and Chenxing standing in front of me. How did your investigations go? Just as Agave predicted, most citizens watched Operation Midnight either at the theaters or on their personal devices. Ganges is also pushing the movie's publicity for us. We've also provided Ganges with the code to override the malicious data, ensuring that even those who haven't seen the movie will see footage embedded with the code through other channels. New Hintero is expected to return to normal within 2 months. Right. No news is good news. And Frisha, how about things on your end? With the coordinates you provided, I've arranged the recovery of all Woden's remains. Ah. As for their purpose, well, since they were a windfall, they'll need to go through a thorough examination by the company. Indeed. After defeating that special Demiurge handmaiden, Agave resecured her. Resecured it with her high polymer thread, and I extracted the precise locations of the so-called Woden's remains from its memories, allowing the company to recover these invaluable data assets. While the purpose of the remains still wasn't clear, I had an inkling that they could be crucial in our battle against Rozan. I can't wait. Can't wait. Well, that wraps up our missions in New Hantiro for now. Not yet. Not yet? What do you... What? Frisha stood on her toes, punctuating each word while prodding my chest forcefully. There's still one thing to be settled. You didn't brief us on the plan beforehand. After the filming that day, Chenxing was still shaking all the way back. You know, MC, maybe you should be more transparent with your subordinates. I mean, I get it. I understand. But, god damn it, I mean, it's... You trust them, right? They trust you. Chenxing looked at me, her eyes brimming with unspoken grievances. I braced for an earful. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. But instead, she offered a gentle smile and tenderly took my hand. What? I'm just glad you're safe. He needs some disciplining. Huh? Chenxing? I thought we were going to give him a piece of our mind. Seeing Frisha stamp her foot in frustration, we all burst into laughter. Wow. Speaking of which, have you two seen Agave? I haven't been able to find her since early this morning. I remember she mentioned she was leaving New Hantiro today. She's probably on her way to the Skyport at the moment. Leaving? She's already said her farewells to everyone and even handed out parting gifts. Really? I had no idea she was leaving. Well... Before we came, she had already submitted her resignation to Director Cao. A resignation to Director Cao? Resignation? Keep the adjutant safe. This will be your last mission as a Live-18 agent. So that was what Tao meant. All along I thought Tao intended to recruit Agave into the Heimdall force. I had no idea. No, I should have realized sooner. Without a moment to think things through, I turned and sprinted toward the Skyport. Sprinted toward the Skyport, there we go. Better run, bro. You better run. Despite having lived in New Hantiro for over... Despite having lived in New Hantiro for over a year, Agave's belongings remained minimal. In fact, she had even fewer items than when she had first arrived. She hurried along the main road to the skyport, blending in with tourists also departing to Venturo. Passers-by occasionally casted puzzled looks at the solitary young lady, her eyes reddened and glistening with unshed tears. She had to hurry. Though she had long braced herself for this unannounced departure, she still feared he might catch up to her. Or more precisely, she feared that the lingering hope and hesitation within her might catch up. Miss, you dropped something. Oh, thank you. Upon hearing the voice behind her, Agave subconsciously turned, her hand reaching out, and then freezing midair. You won't be able to board. You won't be able to board the skyscape without your entry permit. I handed her the entry permit she had just dropped. She took it silently, casting her eyes downward like a child who had done something wrong. And I have a question. Sure. What was the original ending of the movie? The ending? The Midnight Knight defeats the Phantom, unmasks the criminal syndicate's mastermind, and once again restores peace to the city. No, that couldn't have been it. It wasn't scripted, but it was the ending I had envisioned. Then tell me, who really is the Phantom? You said that you didn't find anyone to play the Phantom, so you asked Kaede to be a stand-in, and would later add post-production effects. Knowing how much time you've dedicated to this movie, you even personally selected every extra. How could you have missed a major villain? So I wondered, which of the characters couldn't be played by anyone else and would require post-production effects? The answer is quite clear now. The mastermind behind everything, the true identity of the Phantom, is you, Agave. In reality, this would be the least likely scenario. But this is a movie, and you left many clues that foreshadowed this final showdown. Even after you changed the ending, those clues still pointed directly to the truth. Why create such a character? Why create a character like Agave, who possesses flawless disguise abilities? Why does Agave know so much about Jotunheim? And why is the Midnight Knight so shocked when he hears the Phantom's voice? Your script was supposed to go like this. The Midnight Knight reaches the final showdown, only to discover that his nemesis is none other than Agave, whom he had thought was fending off enemies outside. He's unsure whether it's due to her multiple personalities or amnesia that the companion who once saved his life, his intimate partner whom he spends every moment with, turns out to be the criminal mastermind he's been hunting. In the end, a Midnight Knight shoots Agave dead. That was the original narrative and intended conclusion, wasn't it? No, it's not like that. You intended for me to kill Agave, didn't you, Vidya, Shannon? Huh. Sorry. I inadvertently saw your name on your entry permit when I picked it up. Yeah. Had I not caught up to her, when would I have learned of his name? I know you wouldn't think about taking your own life. It's just the persona of Agave you wanted me to kill, isn't it? Now, can you tell me the reason, Vidya? Andro. It was perhaps the first time she called me by my real name, stripping away all titles and formalities. Do you remember that question? What's the hardest thing to steal in the world? I'll tell you my answer now. From what I recall, I chose the heart. No, I chose the truth. The truth. For me, the hardest thing to steal is one's past. Your habits, preferences, ways of thinking, quirks, enemies, and what keeps you up at night all stem from your past. Even if those memories fade, they remain etched in your mind, shaping your entire existence. Are you talking about your past as a Leviathan agent? I was a Leviathan agent, created specifically for you. What do you mean? I have meticulously studied all your records and images, both public and private. Damn. From your school day teacher evaluations to your recruitment into Yggdrasil, and all the way to your promotion to the head of the security department. Then to your trip to Miss Tiltine Station, and finally your return as the adjutant. Since my first day as a Leviathan agent, my primary mission had been to learn about you, analyze you, and emulate you. At first, I didn't understand the purpose of my duties, but later it became clear. When needed, I could be your perfect partner. Yep, I guessed it. To replace MC, should he have done something or got himself killed. Or should you ever lose control, I would be the sharpest assassin, the one who knew you best. That explained why Agave knew the Midnight Knight inside and out in the movie. However, she took a deep breath. By the time I realized all this, I had already fallen deeply in love with you. I had fallen for someone I only met once, yet whose everything was already imprinted in my mind. She became a Leviathan agent shortly after the descent, around the time I boarded the spaceship to Milstein Station. Misteltein Station. Was this what she had been doing for the following 4 years? It's quite a while, 4 years. But don't worry, the mission is over now. Otherwise, Director Tao wouldn't have approved of my resignation. The only thing that remains is my past, my ulterior motives, my dishonorable behavior. I'm not even sure if I love you for who you are, or if I've merely become accustomed to having you in my life. So when I finally met you in New Hint Hero, I wanted to cling to you as much as I could, because unlike what I had experienced in the past, that time I spent with the real you allowed me to temporarily forget everything I've done in the past. It also made me realize that someone like me doesn't deserve to stand by your side. Can you steal away my past? God damn it, Agave. The evening breeze lifted her hair, unveiling her tear-stained yet smiling face against the distant music from the skyport. It was like a freeze frame from the final scene of our film. Do you hear that? They're already making the final boarding calls for the Skyskiff. Next time we meet, I promise to introduce myself properly. Goodbye, Andro. Her steps were no longer as calm as when she arrived, but just as determined. Determined steps toward a future where our paths might never cross again. Vidya, I can't steal your past. Nor do I wish to. MC. What I need is you, the person at present. What the hell? MC. Fabulous and beautiful still, but MC.
でも私まだ準備ができていないの。どんな姿を見せればいいのかわからないの。一日中妄想ばっかりしているバカを好きになれるの？
Don't say it like that. Damn!
暗闇でさまよう霊馬店員に好感を持てるの？
Shit, that'd be cool.
あなたが本当に必要なのは街を丸ごと翻弄したアガベよ、それとも舞台裏でこっそり愛しい人を見つめるだけのビディアですか？
He's married. Okay. Obviously, this is a poly. You know, it's a fucking harem, goddammit. But goddamn!
この問いに対する答えはまだ見つけていません。ですがいつか答えを見つける日が来ることを信じています。それまで私は世界の遠いどこかであなたを思い続けるでしょう。
MC. There's no need for that. I need you. Really? MC! And so does the city you've been protecting. You've done really well, Vidya. Your journey is long, but you don't have to walk it alone.
私
Please, stay by my side. As a Heimdall operative, Vidya. You gotta be kidding me. MC.
別れる準備をして言いたくないことも言ったのに、分析員さん、そんなのずるいですよ。どうすれば。
MC. MC. As Vidya saw it, the sky suddenly lit up with fireworks and bubbles. Bathed in a pink hue, the city transformed into a dreamy, ethereal tableau, captivating everyone on the street. Undoubtedly, this was Vidya's doing. Overwhelmed with emotion, she projected the images from her mind into reality. That's pretty powerful. That's a pretty powerful ability you got there. Fucking reality stone. Okay. But it ruined such a romantic atmosphere if I just stood there analyzing the scene. I gently stepped forward and embraced her trembling form. Like a superhero from the movie of her dreams. Her tears dampened my shoulder. And thus, our story, the movie starring her and me, finally found its true, happy ending. You know, not all endings have to be happy, you know. Okay. It's not fun of me. It's not fun of me. Okay, it's nice. Okay, it's nice. Happy ending. Nice, happy ending. Okay. I'll be back in 30 seconds. MC. MC. Bro. Long night's end. Time to go home. Yeah, to your wife, bro. Beautiful. Beautiful still. Let's talk. Sure. But why did you want to meet me here, of all places? The minute I had returned to the company, Tao had requested to see me outside the company. Oh. My meetings with Tao were almost invariably in her office. She rarely ventured out, and she almost never indulged in alcohol. Huh. After all, leaving the company premises would expose her to numerous risks, like assassination attempts or bugging, threats that were difficult to mitigate. Catching the hint of confusion in my eyes, Tao delicately raised her wine glass, creating a burgundy barrier between our eyes. The gentle sway of her hand made the wine sparkle under the bar's dim lighting, casting a kaleidoscope of colors. This place used to belong to Sharma. Who? Sharma. Milan Sharma. Oh, what was that? That was Pai's old name, back when she joined the company. She seemed to really like this place, always meeting her business partners here. And now it belongs to you? No, it belongs to you. What? I don't want it. Why is that? Tao kept her focus on her wine glass, seemingly prepared for my firm refusal. I have no interest in running a business. And besides, I don't want anything that has any relation to that awful woman. So, you want neither fame nor profit. Is there anything you care about besides your operatives? What are you getting at? Edda and Rozan, Krarena have already provided their own answers to the question of how to save humanity, yet we haven't provided any. Isn't that your Project Deus Ex meant to be the answer? Would you support it? She glanced at me with raised eyebrows, her tone tinged with a mix of resignation and weariness. I know you wouldn't allow them to become gods, and they wouldn't want that, and they wouldn't want that either. Which is why we need another plan, and it shouldn't be my call. You know as well as I do that dealing with the Titian contamination isn't enough. To stand against the enemy, you must find your own answer, raise your own banner, and rally your own supporters under it. Time is running out. You can't run, and you shouldn't be content with just being the adjutant. You. In this matter, I'm not taking no for an answer. I suddenly realized that she wasn't really trying to swirl the wine in her glass. She was actually trying to steady her trembling hand. At last, she finished her drink in one swift gulp and pushed the empty glass toward me. Just embrace your destiny, Andro, as humanity's savior. Wow. Wow. I mean, MC, you're pivotal in this plot, damn it. You should know this already. You fool. If you are the first rays of dawn of a glorious summer, and I shall be the last flower to bloom in late spring. I fucking hate spring. Time flows relentlessly on. Yet, I wish to pause this moment with you by my side. Who is this? Who is this? He's married. Can a shadow ever find happiness? I've asked myself this over and over as I watched you fade away. They say in some worlds, even parallel lines can meet someday. So, when you miss me, just look up to the sky and smile. My dearest love, my dearest stranger. What? Hold on! What? Ooh, how nice. As I read on, the letter was abruptly snatched from my hand, revealing a blushing Vidya before me. This is... Wow. Slipped this into my suitcase, didn't you? Wow. I questioned her innocently. I forgot to take it out. Taking advantage of her crestfallen moment, I quickly reclaimed the letter. Although a farewell letter was no longer necessary, I still wanted to keep it. It had been 2 days since we returned to the company. During this time I had sorted through endless paperwork for Vidya's transfer, while she busied herself personalizing her room at the base. Yeah, quite nice. Wherever you are... Okay. As I put the letter back in my suitcase, I noticed another pink envelope at the bottom. Is this one also from you? I raised and waved the envelope before Vidya's eyes. Huh? No. Why would I write 2 farewell letters? She shook her head, then suddenly leaned in, scrutinizing the envelope with a suspicious look. Mr. Edgerton, this isn't another love letter, is it? Do you know what he does at this place? Bro's slanging, left and right. A familiar tone and gesture. It seems she was already fitting in well as a Heimdall operative. Bro. Using paper letters in this day and age? I have a good guess as to who it might be. Wait, who would it might be? Is it Acacia? No, she was not even here at all. You know, I have no fucking idea. Is it Genshin? I carefully opened the envelope, recognizing the handwriting immediately. Ah, that's Kaede. Okay. Ah, that's Kaede's handwriting. What does it say? It's a letter of thanks from the entire crew and all the citizens of New Hero. Aw, that's nice. It says everyone loved the movie, and the crew considered the shoot a rewarding experience they'd never forget. Hey, how nice. That's nice. No surprise there. Seeing a demiurge handmaiden up close on a sunken island was something the people of New Hero wouldn't soon forget. Aw, that girl is too much. Although Vidya tried to sound casual, her eyes twinkled with joy. Okay, so Kaede is still alive. Great. Fantastic. I continued reading the letter. And one more thing. One night during the shoot, I overheard director Agave talking to herself, wondering if making the movie would really be worth it. I didn't have the chance to respond to her then, but now I can say for sure. Everything you did meant a lot to us. You saved me, and you saved our city and its people. For us, it was as meaningful as anything could ever be. Thank you for everything you've done for New Hero. Aw, how nice. The letter ended with dozens of signatures, each in different handwriting. Aw, Kaede. Honestly, I couldn't quite match all those names to faces of the crew members. Yet the image of them bustling under Vidya's and Chenshin's direction vividly popped into my head. Those smiling faces, which I thought would blur over time, became clearer in my memory. This is my answer, I guess. What was that? It's nothing. I smiled at Vidya, keeping the weight of my thoughts to myself as always. As always, indeed. Let's go, Vidya. MC, I'm done with you, man. You guys really did this. I love it. I love that you guys made it pretty real. So immersive. Thank you for watching. Quite immersive. Wow. And that's the conclusion. Beautiful. Well, I love it. I love it. That was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Now, the next thing to do is pull for Agave and do her personal files for the next one. Because I know there's extra info in there. Now allow me to claim all this. Yes, 80. Because I just remembered I did not purchase any of this. Damn it. I'm short 1. Damn it. Disappointed. I'm short 1. And they're worth 50 each. Max 4. I just need 30 more. How shall I get that 30? Trial, baby. Trial. Ethereal Cloud, Beauty, and... okay. Yep. Let's go. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Wait, how much mats do I have? You gotta be kidding me. I am short? Jeez. Damn it. Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. Thanks to the advanced pass and my contribution to CSUN. Beautiful. All right, now I got enough pulls. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Let me just trial to get all 5 of those. There's a ethereal cloud. I enjoyed that chapter a lot. That was fun. I love the movie vibe too. I love films. I know about Chen-Ching. Ow. What the hell? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm going easy on you guys. Come on, spawn already, you fuckers. I wonder if this is does she have the longest animation, or does New Life or Infinite Sight have longest? I wonder who has the longest. God damn. Whew. That was a lot of talking. Or that was a lot of reading. Or not reading. Yeah, just talking. Still pretty straining, but I'm getting used to it. I'm actually enjoying it. I got really immersed into that. And if I get immersed into a visual novel, that's how you know it's good. Shit. Some Chen-Ching, yep. Oh, allow me to try this out. Let me see this outfit. I'm contemplating whether to get... Oh, no, I said I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't spend any more. But it's only 15 bucks. No, no. That's a very nice outfit. Oh, and a nice view too. Fucking done with myself. Jeez. I'm done with MC, man. And I'm done with life. And Fenny. For being mad at him briefly, but then forgetting about it. Bro cheating on you guys. And you guys are you guys into it? Are you guys into that stuff? Oh, nice new teal colors. It's pretty nice. I like it. Question is, would I get agaves or Chen-Chings? Let's see what's the new victory. Aw, that's nice. Okay. Damn it, MC. We need a new outfit for you. It's extra beautiful. That's so delectable. That's a... Oh, I love this still. Love it. That's enough out of me. Oh my god. That is even more. That's... Oh, goodness gracious. Beautiful. We want to see the new lights. Oh! Oh, it's faster. I noticed it's faster. No way. Couldn't you guys have made her standard one faster too? Oh, but I like the new background and views. Oh my goodness gracious. Like, my goodness. Whoa. Oh, now that's beautiful. That is nice. Wow. I like that. Oh, this is hard. I don't know what oh my goodness, that... Oh. It's like, yeah, they made hers nice and all, but it's like they went overboard with Chen-Ching's. God damn. Like, damn, divs. Shit. Climb on these. Alright. Let's see, shop. Max. You know, I shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't be expecting to get her right off the bat right now, since I'm at 70 out of 100 pulls. Ah, yes, sticker madness. Finally got video late. Good shit, man. Good shit. I want to make a... Okay. 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 That's... Yep, no. Not surprised. Not surprised. Not surprised. Don't blame him. Would as well. Okay. Okay. That's enough out of me, too. So I have... Wait. 7? Where did the 2 come from? Oh, the fucking battle pass. That's right. So I just need 3. That's right, the battle pass. Alright, moment of truth. Will I get her at this? Or will I have to push it to fucking 90 to 100? Oh, I can get the chest too? Beautiful. Alright, let's do this. Moment of truth, baby. Moment of truth. Use manifestation echo covenant timestamp to perform 10 echoes? Yes. It's time. You know, I was half expecting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't tell me that the 10th one's 4, 8. Oh wait, this is 10. Okay, I rarely get you. Oh wait, 2 more pulls. Alright, occasion. Oh no, that was 9. And here's 10. Okay. Okay, so right. I'll open it after I scrounge, or after I use up every single... Wait. Am I retarded? Or, oh, I mean, am I dumb? I'm pretty dumb, aren't I? Yeah, I'm pretty dumb. It's 100. You had 70. Now you pulled it to 80. 80 to 90, buddy. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. I was just... Excitement took over. Nope, there's no excuses. You're pretty dumb, buddy. No excuses. Oh, I still don't know who to fucking choose for this. I won't open it. Not yet. Right time. At the right time I will. Oh, but let me see. Let me do this first. Occasion. Ah, yes. Oh, very nice. Gifts from afar. Very nice. Yep. There is a, but neural simulation isn't open yet. It's open tomorrow. Still so sad. Redemption code? Do I trust this guy? Should I trust? Let me see. Let me look at the Snowbreak Snowbreak.gg website and see if such a code exists like that. Codes. Doesn't look like it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like... Let me see Reddit. They might have something, but... Damn it, I'm so dumb. I'm so fucking stupid. Alright, let's open that damn... let's open the... Oh, I know, it is real! Redemption code. It's the redemption code. Wait, give me a second. Okay. Allow me to redeem this. So it is follow us. Confirm. Okay, I already did that. And then it's this one. I definitely didn't do this one. This complicated string of letters and numbers. Success. Alright, cool. Ah, that'll come in handy. Especially those. Alright, let's open that box. How long has this video been going on? 2 hours? How? 2 hours? Fuck's sake. Alright. Open to randomly obtain one of the following. Alright. Who shall it be? I choose you. Marion? Okay. Okay. That tells me I have to level you up now. Straight up M1. Right off the bat. Alright, Marion. Oh, I just need your signature. That's nice. I've been wanting that. I've been wanting this too. And that's part of the reason why I had her. Oh, that's part of the reason why I had her selected. Now that I got her, I mean. You know what? No, I want life to be. Ah, fuck it. I'll leave it. I'll just leave it. Cool. Cool. Marion. Damn it, Agave. Damn it. Damn it. I'll just wait for the next 10 pull. So dumb. What was I expecting to get her right now? Stupid me. So dumb. Where can I get 2 more of this? Ah, there's nowhere else. Well, that was that. That was fun. I enjoyed that chapter a lot. And eventually I'll get the operative. I'll get her. Eventually. Yeah. Great.